there's just one scheduling matter, and I've already spoken to opposing counsel about this. I've decided that I'm about to rest. I've decided not to call a couple more witnesses I was going to call, and so the only witness after Samantha Wheeler that I may call is the defendant Levi Chavez, and Mr. Chavez has implored me to ask the court if we could have the evening so that he could make up his mind as to whether he wants to take the stand. And either we'll put him on in the morning or I'll announce that I rest in the morning. And I know the court doesn't like a waste of half a day of the court's time. I can tell the court that the DAs also favor this procedure because it would give them the evening to prepare in the event that Levi does testify.
And does the state, let me ask Mr. McKay.
I obviously don't really have a problem in general. That's what I told him. It makes sense, and having done this, it's fairly normal for the defendant and counsel to want the evening to make that decision. My only issue with it is, well, if we don't come in and put them on in the morning, you know, it's really hard to prep that and finish the closing for first thing in the morning. If I walk in and all of a sudden I'm not told until 9 o'clock in the morning, no, he's not going to testify. That's my only concern with the issue is if we're going straight into closings, if they rest.
And I'm in the same boat.
Okay, yeah, we're both in the same boat. Let me ask Mr. McKay, do you intend to call him rebuttal?
At this, obviously at this point in time, Your Honor, we do not believe so. You know, obviously I don't know what he's going to say, but
so up to this point.
Up to this point, no. We are at this point. I do not believe so.
So let's do this then. Is this call whatever witnesses you call today, and we'll play by ear for the morning. If Mr. Chavez decides to testify, so be it. If not, we'll go to closing tomorrow. But before you leave today, counsel, I want to go over the instructions.
That's fine.
Okay.
And Judge, the reason I wanted to bring this out before you brought out the jury is that I don't want anything about this to telegraph to the jury that he might take the stand in the event that he doesn't, and that looks really bad.
Okay.
So, you know, just say that we have to deal with other matters, which we do, or something to that effect. That would avoid tainting the jury.
All right. We can do that.
Yeah, that's no objection to that.
How's the jury, Mr. Chavez?
All right. Defense would call Samantha Wheeler.
Ms. Wheeler, let me remind you, you're still under oath. Go ahead, please.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Samantha Wheeler, right?
Correct.
Okay. And the judge advised you that you're still under oath?
Correct.
Because you've testified here earlier in this case?
Correct.
Okay. Now, do you remember on October 24th, 2007, just 3 days after Tara was found dead, you speaking with Aaron Jones at your home?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And you had been talking about her stolen truck, and then he asked you about a gun in the house. Do you remember that?
Yes.
All right. And you didn't know how the truck got stolen?
No.
Okay. Did Detective, or did Aaron Jones ask you if Levi had left a gun with her in the house?
Yes.
Okay, and did you tell her that yes, she did have a gun that she kept in the house?
I remember that I did tell Aaron Jones that, yes.
Okay, and it was discussed that he used his Kimber on duty, and that he had another gun that he left at the house for Tara?
I don't remember.
Okay. Was it specifically stated by you that Levi had left that gun for Tara?
I don't remember.
Okay. And for counsel's benefit, I'm talking about page 44 of the interview of Samantha and Nick Wheeler. Starting with line 23, Detective Jones, did he give her a gun? Answer, he gave her inaudible gun. Does that refresh your recollection that you did tell him that?
Right, I don't know what the inaudible was, though. I don't
Okay,
remember. All
right. So, but your recollection is you did tell Aaron Jones that Levi had left her a gun in the house?
Yes.
And did you specifically tell Aaron Jones that it was in Levi's top drawer?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I think counsel may have some questions for you.
Just a couple. Did you ever see that gun?
No.
Did you have any way of believing or knowing whether that gun was still in the house when she died?
No.
That was from a previous conversation?
Months before.
Okay. And the gun, do you even know what kind of gun it was?
No idea.
Nothing else, Your Honor?
Anything else, Mr.
No, Your Honor.
Mr. You may be excused.
And Your Honor, I believe we have some jury instructions and other matters to go over this afternoon.
Okay. Counsel, question, Mr. President. That was me. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at the end of the case, and we need to go over jury instructions and the like this afternoon. I don't wanna hold you inside the jury room while we're working with those. So I'm gonna excuse you for the remainder of the day. I need for you to be here tomorrow at the same time, and we'll go from there. I am confident that the jury will get this case this week to begin its deliberation. So, be back tomorrow, same time, same place.
All right.
one thing, Your Honor, as I was looking at it, it's pointed out to me the instruction number 15 only has 2 blanks for the alternate jurors. Obviously, when I type up the clean copy, it will make sure we have the right names. It's going to have 6 instead of 2.
The other thing I just glanced at this real quick is, we have a deposition played in here, and I think we have to include the instruction of a deposition.
You're probably right. I don't think because it's in the civil, I didn't pull it. I will need to pull
Yeah,
it.
we just get that.
Deposition.
Other than that, they're okay. And Mr. Stern, do you have anything to add tomorrow?
Your Honor, I'm still going through them, but so far,
Like I said, we don't have to go, I just wanna make sure that both sides have it. We can deal with them early in the morning tomorrow. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's.
Judge, you know, I think they look good. I think, and not only that, they're in the order I would like, except of course I would like the not guilty verdict form before the guilty verdict form, but other than that, I think they're
And just, the only one, the instructions for the deposition.
I'll
Right.
pull
And that.
I put a note, Your Honor, when we get back, I gotta get on the computer and I'll try to pull the,
All right.
cause it's under the civil.
So we'll be in recess until the morning.
Thank you.
And then,
All right.
Mr. McKay, then it goes on saying, depending on what happens, whether we use that
Of
instruction.
course,
or-
some of them may come in or out, or at least one of them may.
Especially the one with defendant.
Yeah, obviously, I just included it so it was there.
All right, okay. We'll be in recess until tomorrow.
Okay, we got one more downstairs. Put a room there.
I'll go let you.
If you can.
Did you want to look at those? Yeah.
No.
Very politely.
Yeah, very politely close the. So, thank you.
18, 16, 10. I'm ready for 10.
yeah.
So we have the exact.
Then I will do this real quick.
Yeah, no, that's why, I was just gonna leave them sitting right here, but I
The
just
first one's
wanted to.
10.
Want me to just go with you?
I just go do it.
Oh, just
Just
go
leave
with
it
you.
open?
Yeah,
Right.
just leave it open, that'd be great. Then I can go down a minute. Thank you very much.
Sure.
The next one, 15. 16, wait. 18, great. And that should be 19, 20, 22. Okay. And the next one I have 31. 33, 34, and then this is 62. They are heavy. 62. Right there. And that one is what? Pretty close. Hey, ooh, that's out of order. That's 90.
Oh, no, that's right, we don't have any.
Alright, we'll take care of them. That'd be great.
Yeah, I just set them right there, they were already over kind of the corner, so.
Yeah, one
it's
each.
the
These two.
court's exhibits.
Okay, so one copy each.
I'm going to
Yeah, I was like.
I'll put these in.
just to let you guys know, I'm gonna ask the judge to include, the, Richard Farrelly statement and the limiting instruction on slam up in the jury instructions.
They're court instructions and
Right, and one of them is handwritten by
Yeah,
me,
it's handwritten,
so-
so that's when I asked her to actually make me copies, so I have the exact language on both of them that got in.
Yep.
He said that and don't eat all the candy.
candy. There's no candy. Not anymore.
There was candy, but now it's gone. Has passed its candy.
Let me ask if I can get a copy of that. Can I get a copy of that?
I'll get the last one.
Oh, good.
Say
Is she making it?
She was making me one.
She had.
Too.
I think she had extra copies, didn't she?
Yeah, she was making then one for each. of us.
Otherwise, you have to fight over the very last one, and I don't want.
But yeah, I figured.
your arm and then-
Let's make sure we've got
All right,
this.
so you can. I know where they.